Yowah is a small mining town located in Queensland. It's famous for its unique and beautiful opal formations, particularly Yowah nuts. These opals are found within ironstone nodules or nuts that when cut open reveal vibrant patterns and colours, often with a distinctive play of colour characteristic of high quality opals, including vivid blues, greens, reds, making them highly prized by jewellers and collectors alike. The Yowah area also holds an annual opal festival that celebrates the region's opal heritage, offering a great opportunity for visitors to see and buy Yowah opals directly from miners. Come along with Deb and I, Justin and Tamara, and we'll head out to the opal fields.
Hi all, welcome back to another episode of Lifestyle Adventures Oz. I'm Deb, this is Adrian.
G'day.
Have we got a cracker for you? We are heading to Lightning Ridge to go opal mining. We cannot wait, we're so excited. Today is day one. Our first day is at Beenleigh. We're staying at Beenleigh Showground. $35 a night.
30.
It was 30. Oh, was it 30?
I think so.
No, it's 35.
Oh.
Power, water, you have a gorgeous amenities block with toilets, shower, the campground, the sites are huge. The sites are so flat that we didn't even have to unhook the van, so we can just pack up quickly in the morning. So I would suspect that this video, it will be over a few episodes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because after Yowah, we head to
Lightning Ridge.
Yep. And this has been our dream, hey?
Yeah, we've been planning this for a while now, probably over 12 months, and wanted to go opal mining for a long time. So. And
in terms of our Arctic Frost 13, we are going to put it through its paces.
Yep.
And see what this van's made up of. So far, we are just so happy with this van, and at the end of it, we'll do a review for you on how it went. Good morning, everybody. We have just met our friends at Plainland and grabbed something to eat, and we're heading off now. So next stop, I'll do a little bit of videoing on the way, but we are now heading to
Nindigully Pub.
Yay! We're so excited about this.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze.
So we are about 10 k's out of Goondawindi. So from between when we left Murrum and heading into Goondawindi.
Start again. It's Goondawindi and Millmerran.
So from when we left Millmerran, coming into Goondawindi, Adrian just corrected me, the roads are shocking. It's just bounce, bounce, bounce. Part of it's okay, but just be mindful that the roads are really, really bad.
Probably see us rocking and rolling now.
Yeah, but the camera's probably going up and down.
They are starting to do road repairs by the looks of things, but it's going to take a while. The road's pretty flat there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Just get you out of the wind. Forgot my microphone, she's packed away. Here we are at Nindigully Pub. Check it out. All the road trains parked up for the night. Heaps of campers, a few dirt bikes, side by sides. Got the team here with us, Justin, Tamara.
Watch out for the bindies.
Got the pig and the van. Yeah, we've got some hectic bindies. We'll see you inside the pub. What? You're a really great song.
That's awesome. See, you're talented. You should do
Watch
this.
it again. It's very natural. Go for it. Have some fun. I reckon that's what content creation is supposed to be. Just like funny, silly stuff. She hates it.
How do you add the name?
Me.
Good morning. We have done our night at Nindigully. It's free camping. Stinking hot here. I've never...
Flies are friendly.
Flies. I have never seen so many flies. It's just so gross. Beautiful little spot. It's really dry. Obviously they don't get a lot of water out here. The pub feed last night was amazing, although it does, you've got to wait at least an hour to get your food because it's pretty busy out here. And the other thing that we did notice is there's wild pigs here. And
Careful if you got dogs.
yeah, carefully, you got dogs, they run around and they're pests. But I'm just going to show you the pub and all this riverfront here is free camping. And I reckon, how many people do you reckon, how many vans do you think are here?
There was a lot of
It's an old pub. Yeah, but it's amazing inside. This is it. They've got a massive area outside.
Sort of bindy things. Not great for the bindies all over the ground. There's not really any grass for the dogs to run around on.
Yeah, we found that.
Bit of a bugger.
Yeah, we found that we couldn't. We stayed over there, and we found that we couldn't put the dogs down on the ground because of all the bindies. So we had to walk them over near the pub. And if your dog is used to weeing or pooping on grass, there's not much here.
Yeah, I suppose that's the Outback, isn't it? We're going to have to pick our spots where we can take you to the toilet.
But the pub, it had a beautiful beer garden out the back. There was a stage and some of the kids were there doing some dancing and singing.
Am I going right, Justin?
No, it's left to St. George.
Really?
Aussie sausage. So overall, what's your thoughts on Nindigully?
Yeah, I liked it. It's one of those places like the Dargo Hotel down the high country. You know, you've got to go check it out. I thought the Dargo Hotel was a better pub, but the beer garden at the Nindigully was great. It was a great beer garden, and we got chatting to a few blokes.
Oh
Come up hunting from Newcastle.
Everybody was just so friendly in there. It was amazing.
Yeah, we had to chat to a few people. It was good.
My thoughts on the Nindigully Pub was I've never been anywhere like that before, and we had a great time. We did see they're well known for their huge burgers, and the burgers are supposed to feed between 8 and 10 people.
Oh, there's different ones.
But the majority that we saw coming out, they were between 8 to 10. Anything bigger than that you have to pre-order, and they were massive.
Yeah, and the people that we asked about them, we said, how'd you go with the burger? They said, nah, couldn't do it, couldn't finish it. But they just took it back in doggy bags to their vans and said they're going to have it for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, it was, the food was amazing. You had...
Yeah, I had a chicken palmy, but they gave me a chicken schnitzel. That's good. The chips were amazing.
Justin ordered a rump steak, but he got a T-bone.
And he ordered it medium and he got it rare.
Yeah, and he ordered it medium and it was blue. I ordered the lemon and pepper calamari, and it was amazing. What did Tamara have? Oh, I think she had the Stockman's palmy, and she said that was pretty good as well. Be aware, but we had a shout of 4 drinks, and we bought 2 stickers for our son, and the total was $77. So 2 small stickers that we bought him were $15 each, and we figured out the beers were they schooners?
Yeah.
Schooners of beers, I think they were over $10 a schooner. And 1 glass of wine. If you got the wine in a glass, it was $9, but if you bought it in a small bottle, it was $9.50. So I don't know whether they're good prices or not.
Look, we live near enough to the Gold Coast, and it's pretty similar prices, so we're pretty much miles from nowhere, so I guess you got to pay for it if you're coming out these ways and help the locals, and you know.
Yeah, but everybody was friendly there. As I said, the staff were friendly. Overall, an awesome experience. So now we have a 5.5 hour drive.
Yeah, we're going to stop at St George, which is about an hour away, or half an hour away from Nindigully. We're going to stop up, get a bit of fuel, walk the dogs on some green grass.
And our next stop is Yowah, which is
home of the Yowah nut,
where you can find those opal nuts. So we're hoping that we can find some of them. Tonight we're just going to set up and watch the football, the grand final, and from tomorrow we're going to start fossicking. So fingers crossed for us we find something. When we were walking back to the vans last night from the pub, we looked up. You've got to describe it.
Oh, I haven't seen stars like that for 20 years. It was awesome. I love looking at the stars. The sky was alight with stars last night. Milky Way.
Yeah, you could see the Milky Way. It was just amazing.
Look at that. Oh, it's a shingleback. I've never seen a shingleback in the wild. That was my first one. We didn't hit it. That was cool.
Yeah, you've got to keep your eyes peeled on the roads because they just...
Yeah, a little shingleback. It was awesome. It's the first one I've seen in the wild.
So we're having a few firsts on this holiday. I haven't seen wild pigs before. We've just seen the shingleback. We're hoping when we get to Lightning Ridge to Lawn Station. We see the emus that everybody talks about there. So we're just so pumped for this 2 weeks and doing all these new things. We will take you everywhere we can and be a part of our trip with us, but we're keen as, aren't we?
We're loving it. We're loving it straight away.
Yeah. It's a pretty church.
Dirt's taking over the road here.
We've just come across a pack of wild goats.
It's awesome.
It was hilarious. We've seen goanna, shingleback, we've seen kangaroos. We're wondering if we may see some koalas, we're hoping. But so far, the wildlife, we're just like, wow, this is amazing. There's more goats.
Show the people.
We're a bit too quick. And they're like, we're not talking 1 or 2 goats, they're packs, aren't they?
Herds,
Pretty
mate.
cool. Where are we?
I think it's called Ballon.
Bakery.
Ballon Cafe. Heritage Centre. Pub. You got a pub. We like pubs.
We keep trying to get the camera on in time to show you the goats, but we can't. But it's hilarious. We're driving along the road and a couple of goats will just pop their head up to see, as if to say, who are you? What's going on? But we have seen a lot of goats, and apparently it's a real problem out here. But I didn't know they had wild goats out here, but you said you did, hey?
Yeah, they're everywhere in Australia, really. They're pests.
So look at this. We have a surprise. We've just found something. Where are they? That's wicked. Woo! Woo! Hello, so we are day 1 in Yowah and we are just about to go fossicking. And
Right. She's hot.
it is filthy hot. Like, wow.
It'll be early October.
Yep.
About 35 degrees outside already.
So I'll just turn you around and show you where we're going fossicking.
people work in these areas. Plenty of holes. New holes, old holes. It's a decent one. It's pretty snaky out here, huh?
Definitely some work gone into this area.
Day 2 fossicking in Yowah. We'll show you around the campground this afternoon. It won't take long. It's only tiny here. It's only a tiny town. The population is only 41. Here we have Austin. So the fossicking area is directly opposite where we're staying. It is a public fossicking area, but you can also buy a claim here.
I'm not sure if you can. There are claims here.
There are claims here, so what that means is people, if you can see this over here, they're all called like peg out leases and you're not allowed on them. But we have found a really good fossicking area which we've been recommended to by a lovely couple here that have mined out here for years and years and years, from father to grandfather, etc. So he's put us onto a really good spot. The only downfall is the heat. It is October. We've come at the end of their season because of the heat. So I think if we were to come back, it would be June, July, in the middle of winter.
I think it'd still be pretty warm then too.
Yeah, this is a heat like you've never experienced, and then amongst that you're working out in this heat, shoveling, you know, you've got your pick and trying to find these Yowah opal nuts. We were given some by the couple that we met that owned the opal shop. His name's Jean and I'm sure her name was Kay. Absolutely amazing couple. And they gave us some opal and we actually purchased some as well. So we were absolutely rapt about that.
Oh, such nice people.
Such nice people. He told us all about the area, what to look for, told us all about the medical out here because it's so remote. Yeah, we spent a couple of hours with them just chatting and him telling us about, you know, the emus. They had one camel out here,
Yeah,
but
big one.
Yeah, he said that they do get camels out here, kangaroos, you name it, they get it. So we're just pulling up to the fossicking area. Once we get set up, I'll show you exactly what we're doing. So this is it here. If you can see over in the far there's like a trommel machine. That's a leased plot. So all this here, you are able to fossick on. But look how barren it is. So we are set up for the day. We've had to put a tent up because it's so damn hot. We're one of 3 groups out here. Got all our equipment here. This is the first hole they've dug. We have found a little bit. Here are the boys working hard.
Got a little production line going. Sorry about the wind noise. What do you got, Deb?
I thought it was something, but
Found an old ironing board and Deb using that as a table and a little
aircon vent. We have found little bits of opal so far, so you've just got to really look hard for it.
While we were digging, we had a look around at other people's holes to check out what other people had a look at. A couple of young German guys had dug this huge pit, I reckon about 2.5, 3 meters deep, and it was just bloody huge, to be honest. Apparently they'd found a few nuts. It was bloody impressive to see they'd been doing it all by bucket and shovel. Here's one that our friend Garth found. Beautiful little bit of red in there. I'm sure with a bit of cleaning up, it's going to turn out bloody awesome. Nice work, Garth. Before and during the day, before the digging, we stumbled across a few locals. These couple of kangas were having a sniff around early in the morning. And even while we were digging on the opal fields, the emus were walking around looking for a feed. It was pretty warm out there. I don't know what they're eating, but they're finding something good, more than what we might be finding. As well as a few swallows, making good use of the local ponds. Speaking of local wildlife, I dropped a cashew on the ground and looked down to see this local trying to steal it away. He was doing burnouts and 360s and doing his best to drag it off back to the ant's nest, and he gave it a good crack. I don't know how far he got, but he gave it a good go. Here's a great Yowah specimen that our friend Garth found. Beautiful greens on the nose there. I'll put a few shots in of some of the opals we found before we've cleaned them up properly. Hope you enjoy.
So we are on our last final day in Yowah. I'll just show you quickly. That is the amenities block with free laundry. We do have cabins here. That is your front office with a camp kitchen. They're your gorgeous artesian baths. And the water is hot, really, really hot.
So this water flowed through the town and it was about 45, 46 degrees, and believe it or not, there was fish swimming around as if it was regular water at the beach or anywhere else. Just think, that water's 45, 46 degrees and these fish are thriving. The wildlife's crazy out here.
That's some houses down that way, maybe 5 houses. Coming up on our left here is a paid laundromat, information centre and a cafe. I would recommend not to go to the cafe. You have a state emergency service here. Over here you have hot artesian bath, and there is also a cold pool in there. And this community hall It's actually a community hall, but it's their pub. How cute. It's open Wednesday nights and Saturday nights. A couple of tennis courts if you're silly enough to play tennis in this heat. They do have public toilets, and we're actually, the caravan park that we're staying at does not have a public dunk point, but there is free camping here, which we're going to, which does have a public dump point. Now you do have a lot of museums, opal shops here. We think we found the best opal shop, and we're going to show you a photo of the lovely couple that we bought off, and we'll give you all their details if you wanted to go and visit them.
So here we have some Yowah nuts. Much heavier than a normal rock of its size. This one, I was told by Marg at Marg's Carvings, is a fossilised shell, or opalised shell. So that'll be very interesting to see what's inside. These are ones that have been cut or broken, and we've taped them back up. There's nothing inside. This is an example of a empty nut. Well, it's full of ironstone. So it'd be nice if we could get a couple cut open and see if we've got opal inside.